felt out of place today. I could tell by the rate of my heart that I'd spent too much time away. Sometimes all I need is not that hard to take, but I felt like I was suffering, so I chose to walk away. And now every time you see me, I'm still trying to shift the blame. No, you don't want to touch me now or speak too loud. Feeling like the only one left in the room. If it gets brighter and the lights go down, the feeling of what we've got left and what we've been through. Break under responsibilities. I'd be safer if you ever would. So I'll stay quiet on the way out. You know I'm only passing through. G'day everyone, welcome to the tutorial for Passing Through by Sly Withers. I'm just going to start this video off by saying this song is exceptionally hard to play and sing at the same time. It's taken me 100 goes to get through that, and I'm pretty sure still wasn't even 100% right. But I do know how to play it, so I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. Before we get into it though, just make sure you hit like, hit subscribe. If you've got any tutorial requests, just leave a comment down below and I'll try and work my way through it. I've got a heap of half-finished Sly Withers songs, so there will be more coming very soon. But once I finalise all of those, I will be making tutorials for them. I'm going to do something different and change the camera angle in this video so that it's closer, because there's a lot of like fine little stuff happening in here. So yeah, I guess we'll just jump straight into Passing Through by Sly Withers. Okay, so I have very little idea of what this looks like. I'm hoping that the guitar is quite very well shown. Okay, this song is very hard. There is a chord list out there for it, but it's not going to help you very much at all. I'll put a link to it down in the description anyway, but what we have is, we've got this little flow sort of working around this chord and this chord. I'm not even going to call them the chord names because I really just have no idea what they're called. But we start on this little chord here. So this little bar chord, we've got 12 on the A string, 14 and 14 on the D and G. Now what we're doing in this song is just moving this root finger around a fair bit. So the root finger goes 12, 11, and then 12 on the E string. We're in drop D. Drop D tuning, capo on the 7th. So that's the first little half. So we've got 1, so 12, 11, 12. Strumming is just all down strums in like a sort of a 3 block. So we've got hitting the root note of each, so that's A, and then E, and then D, G. Then from here, so it's then from there we go. So the first lot, and the second lot is 12, 11 on the E, open on the E, and then we do 11 on the A again before we transfer chords. So I get this video is going to be a lot for some people, but it's hard to explain because it's so complex, but this is what we're doing. So that's the first half of the rotation, and then the second half of the rotation, we're basing off this little chord here. And this chord is, don't know, but we've got 9 on the A, 9 on the G, 10 on the B. And then again, this part of the chord stays the same, but we're just changing the root note. So we go. So to slow that down, we go 9, 11 on the A, and then we go 11 on the D, 11 on the D, 9 on the D, 11 on the A, 9 on the D, 9 on the A. So it's just like, so you're just playing around the root notes whilst leaving these the same. You're going to pick the G and B strings throughout this. So like, except for when you go to 11 on the A. So 11 on the A, you hit this little E string as well. Very hard to explain, so slowly, we got 9 on the A, 11 on the D, 9 on the D, 11 on the A, 9 on the A. So. And then you do it again. So then you go. Like that. Very hard for me to try and slow it down because it's so complex. So that's the verses, except it doesn't really keep to that structure the entire time. There is a little, I would call it like a pre-chorus, like hook or a lick, and it's this part here. But I felt like I was suffering, so I chose to walk away. And now every time you see me, I'm still trying to shift the blame. And then it goes in the chorus. So what we've got there is this chord. So it's the same as this one that we start with, except we've got 9 on the E instead, I think. So keep these two on 9 on the G, 10 on the B, and then we've just got 2. And then we've just got a little D chord in here. Which is 9 on the G, 10 on the D, 9 on the E. And then it's just, and every time you see me, I'll be trying to shift the blame, but you don't wanna. So we just do that little first rotation again. Then we have the chorus, which is basically just strumming that picking pattern that I just explained, which goes, no, you don't want to touch me now or speak too loud, feel like the only one left in the room. It gets brighter when the lights go down, the feeling of what we've got left and what we've been. We'll break under responsibilities, I'd be safe if you ever would. just repeats that again. I hope you can see the guitar in this. Lower it a bit again. So that's that. Oh, hang on, I should explain that. So we've got this chord. No, you don't wanna touch me now. Speak too loud, feeling like the. I don't know. Like the strumming pattern is. Whatever matches the song will work. I think it's something along the lines of that anyway. Chorus, not too hard, I don't think. It's just that phrasing with including this. That little section. Second verse is the same, except there's this, they're including the pre-chorus lick in the tab this time. And it goes, and I can't help it, can't take it all for granted. If the world was spinning round, I'd think that I was born to land it. You don't wanna touch me now. Okay, so the pre-chorus section is I'll go from the back of the second verse. So it's might be tired, and if every time you see me, I'm still trying to shift the blame. No, I can't help it. Can't take it all. Can't take it all for granted. There's a funky little chord that Jono does in there, which is like a. I'm pretty sure it's along this, like that. So 11 on there, and what's that? 14 on the A. And then he either does. I think it's something like that. So it's 14. Or 13, doing like this little chord, just to sort of can't take it for granted. I just know that you could play it as can't take it all for granted. You just end on this chord here, which is like a D or something. 12, 12, 14, 14. And then you do the same as the little pre-chorus before, which goes, if the world was spinning round, I'd think that I was born to land it. So yeah, that section I don't 100% know, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm getting you through the song. And then we've got another chorus which starts off with, instead of just doing this, like single strums, they're palm muting it. So it's, no, you don't want to touch me now, speak too loud, feeling like the only one left in the room. It gets brighter when the lights go down, feeling what we got left and what we've been doing. La da 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 da. I'm pretty sure that's it. There is a solo in there, which is like. Something along the lines of that. There is a tab out there for it that I ran past, but I'm pretty sure that's the bones of it. Just when you're playing the chorus, we've got this chord. Add finger to 11 and move your index finger to fret 9 on the D to make that chord. Because if you play it without it, it sounds a bit empty. And then I'm pretty sure that's all I can explain for this song. I don't know if I've done a very good job at all, but that's how you play it. And then with that knowledge, you can play the rest of the song and any other bit that you're unsure of. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this tutorial, and hopefully we will see each other soon.